Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the sheep, or the goat if you prefer. Let's find out how your week has been this week. We're just going to shuffle these up and move them about a bit, and when it feels about right we'll give it a stop and then we'll have a look to see where we are at. Let's just give these a shuffle around. As I like to remind people all the time, I do this with my eyes closed so that I'm not influenced by the black and the white, because they are obviously positive and negative. So we're just going to move them around, shuffle them up, and hopefully give you a good forecast for the week. Let's see how it goes. Let's move them around and let's stop about... Ooh, let's see. I like to think I'm getting better with the shuffling, but I suppose it just all depends. But like I say, I'm doing this with my eyes closed, so you have to cut me a break. Let's stop about there. Let's take that one from the bottom. Let's take this one from the middle. Let's take that from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we've got a black and two whites, so we've got reason for sort of like optimism here, but as I've always said, white isn't always all right, black isn't always an attack. It all depends on the compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. That black card there is obviously the first one that we've got to look at, and again, it doesn't mean that it's an attack, it just means that things could be a lot better, or things could have gone in a different way that you would have preferred. Just like the white, things could be worse right now. It doesn't matter if you are depressed, down, out, sad, angry, frustrated, agitated. There is still some positive to be taken from that. We're not trying to steal or brush over your feelings of anguish or you know, sort of take away that feeling that you may have. It's just there is some positives to be seen. There is a silver lining, so to speak. We got that tiger first off in the negative space, which is a protective card. It is a protective card for the sheep especially. There is no confrontations, there is no rivalry between these two, but it is still in the negative. So I think right now you've had to look after your energy. You've had to delegate that energy into places where you can focus on potentially a better outcome than it could have been if you hadn't have focused your energy in that particular place. The tiger and the sheep, they do go together. There is a compatibility there. So even though it's in the negative, it's not necessarily a bad start. I just think right now you're exhausting yourself again. This is a constant thing that comes up with sheep recently. You're putting your efforts into things and you're not looking after your energy. Emotionally, you're becoming tired again. And that emotional burden is going to take its toll on you. It is going to make things a lot harder for you. Right now, sympathy is your go-to thing. You need to sympathize with others. It's easy to get frustrated with others. It's easy to get agitated. It's easy to see the bad and the negative, but with a little bit of empathy, being sympathetic while trying to see things from that different perspective, that can open up a lot more doors for you and be more, I suppose in some ways, successful, or open up more opportunities for you to be successful in the future. The tiger right there is that kind of strength that you need to push through it, because I do think that you are going to be I guess in some ways tired of always being the go-to person, and if you are seeing it in a negative way where you're just getting frustrated with it, then it's easy not to appreciate the fact that maybe a little bit of sympathy or empathy may actually change that perspective and turn this negative into a positive, which I think you're able to do because you are relatively emotionally intelligent. And I think as we shift from that over to these whites, it's evident that that's what you're going to be trying to do, is trying to turn things around a little bit. We've got the dog card coming in there, another protective card. We've got two communicators here, two talking signs from the communicating triangle. If you want to know more about that, hit that subscribe button, because we will be doing videos on that in the future. That dog card is also in the same triangle as the tiger, so it's very sort of important right now to keep those lines of communication open. The dog and the sheep, they have few things in common, but they do have some sort of compatibility when it comes to that goodwill, and that's what it is right now. It's a case of having goodwill, seeing the best in the situation, remaining optimistic, trying to see the best out of this situation, whether or not it's easy to see. You need to be able to, I suppose in some ways, like I say, Focus on that emotional intelligence that you have. Tap into it. That's your superpower. See where people are, see what they're doing, try and feel them, and get that kind of that kind of genuine feeling from it, where you know which way to go or which path to tread, because you're using that instinct and that emotional intelligence to do so. The dog card there, again, isn't a bad card for you. It's in the positive as well, so we are moving into a better place. I wouldn't say this is your responsibility, but you do feel like you are that type of person to come in and save the day, because you are a mother figure, you're a father figure, you are a sort of, I guess in some ways, that caretaker of other people. You have that sympathy, you have that empathy, you have that emotional intelligence. You don't want to hurt people, you don't want to upset people, you don't want to be on the wrong side of the fence. You just want to, you just want to get on with it. You just want everybody to be happy. You just want everybody to be okay. So there's no conflicts here, or there's no, I suppose in some ways, taking sides or trying to find which side you belong on, because there is no sides here. This is about uniting everybody and bringing everybody together under one roof. And that's what you're trying to do. And in doing this, you are tapping into that emotional intelligence that you do have. Again, it's going to take sympathy, it's going to take patience, it's going to take empathy, it's going to take some sort of consideration for other people around you, and only you have that ability to do that. It's not all sort of out there to test you though, because we've got a catalyst card coming in to make a shift, and that is the rabbit catalyst. Now, that is a very compatible card for a sheep person because it's in your affinity triangle. So if you want to know more about your affinity triangle, hit that subscribe button, because we will be doing videos on that in the future. The rabbit catalyst card is going to come in and bring a shift, a change, and that's exactly what we're waiting for here. Your amount of sympathy and empathy and that superpower, which is you, that kind of parent caretaker figure coming in to look after people, is definitely going to open up opportunities as you move forward, because you are the type of person to be considerate of other people. The rabbit and the sheep have a natural connection there. It's going to make you strong. It's going to complement your already sort of strong emotional intelligence. It's going to basically make your mind work in, I suppose in some ways, it's going to make it cooperate with you. And you're going to be able to get through that. There's a dynamic here which is going to push you forward, so that you can then become this, I want to say it like the hero of the hour. Because there are people out there that look out for you. There are people out there that look up to you, and there are people out there that you look out for. And this is good. This is what you should do. I mean, okay, yes, you can procrastinate sometimes. Sometimes you just, can't be bothered to do the hard work, or you can't get started with it. But that's not the case here, because you're already rolling with it. You're already there, and that rabbit is going to speed things up and help you with this shift and this change. You're going to be motivated, you're going to be positive. And again, this is all about, your superpower, you taking the kind of the time to make everything work for you. This is what you need to be focusing on. That's what you need to be looking into. And in doing so, you're going to create strong, open relationships, and they're going to be good. As I say, this is going to be opening up opportunities for you, because you're taking the time to listen. You're taking the opportunity to care. You're taking the opportunity to actually be there for people. And as they start to open up to you, you're going to notice that there are some things that you're going to take advantage of and be able to benefit from. Not in a manipulative way, not in a kind of using people kind of way. It's just going to happen naturally. But we'll find out, won't we? Next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the sheep. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back tomorrow for a reading, hopefully tomorrow, for you guys, for anybody else, or including you guys that may be watching this, who are born in the year of the monkey and the rooster. If you're interested, or if you are one of those signs, I will see you then. If not, we'll see you next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the sheep. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.